darling. Fresh from the pot.
Why, thank you. What a lovely rose you have.
I use the old ones for tea leaves. Secret family recipe.
Lovely.
So, how is it you know my son?
Well, Madame Beatrice, I understand we've never been properly introduced. My name is Ramona Belmont, and I'm quite close to your son, Trevor. If I were to speak freely, I suppose you could say we're quite enchanted with each other.
15 years without a word. That's how long until they stop sending the wedding invitations.
Oh yes, I do apologize, but Trevor, he was quite firm in the matter.
And how is the boy?
Well, have you not heard? Trevor, he's no longer with us.
Oh my. Well, that's a shame, isn't it? I'm absolutely beside myself.
Yes. In truth, that's my reason for being here.
Pipe down, we've got company! Don't mind them, bunch of little devils they are. You were saying?
Trevor never mentioned siblings.
Why would he? His bastard of a father died years ago. He was an officer of the law. You know how it is.
My condolences. I imagine we're a lot alike in that sense, that losing the loves of our lives.
Bastards, the whole lot of them. I've never met a man worth a pound. I swear to God that better not have been another Bars. Their father will be home any minute now, and the last thing I need are his wandering eyes.
Do forgive me, right? I bear witness to that dreadful night. The much of it I cannot remember. I do know it was not misfortune that took Trevor's life.
Would you have me believe my son was murdered?
No. I know it sounds mad, but it doesn't quite end there. You see, Trevor, he was calling to me.
Always a pleasure, Constable.
Pardon me.
Hello there. What's a pretty little thing like you doing in a place like this?
I've come to see my...
Oh, hold on, wait, let me guess. Dear old departed granddad.
No,
Oh, a granny. Oh, yeah. Got plenty of those.
I've come to see my...
Oh, hold on. You're not here to see little old me, are you? Trust me. The dead are far more interesting.
Trevor Davies, my fiancé. He's here, is he not?
Oh, yeah. The squish bloke. Now, he is quite an interesting one. But of course, I can tell what you've seen him.
Do you mind?
As a matter of fact,
You what?
Oh, yes. Did I not mention? Trevor and I were soulmates, you see. Not even death would dare separate us.
So you claim to see my dead son and speak to him?
Heavens, no. Spirits cannot speak. I merely feel his presence.
All right, go on.
What has this awful man done to you? How peculiar. I suppose that explains all the makeup. But what could have possibly caused all this eyes? Oh, my love. If only you could speak to me. If only you could speak to me. Oh, God. Is that flowers?
Bloody pest. You best drink up before it attracts any more.
After the morgue, we hurried to the police station. You see, my uncle is a man of great importance there.
Lovely to see you, my dear.
So, tell me, how is my favourite's niece in the whole wide metropolis of London?
Hello, Uncle Jamerson.
I'll be Chief Constable Jamerson to you, young lady. No, I'm just kidding, of course. What can I do for you, my dear?
I'm afraid I'm here under dire circumstances, Uncle. The foolery will have to wait. As you know, I was said to be wed come spring.
Spring? My condolences again, my dear. Absolute shame. I'd have never believed Trevor would have followed in the footsteps of his father like that.
Come again?
Oh yes, the old soap drank himself to death eventually. And that poor boy was the first one to find him as well. Still, on the bright side, his father left him a shiny penny, and I suppose that all comes to you now, does it?
I hadn't thought much of it, but Uncle, Trevor's there was no accident nor his own doing.
Ramona, we've been through this before.
It's not like that. We have proof. I have proof. Uncle, please.
Go on.
Most of the night still eludes me. But I recall now we drank wine. I only a few sips, but Trevor, he was all out of sorts that night. He must have finished the bottle. And then afterward, I believe we danced. In the shadows. They must have watched and detested at what they had seen. Or they grew upset. And out of the darkness rose a cruel man to carry out their dark deeds.
You mean you actually saw somebody kill Trevor?
I do. But there is more. I may have visited the morgue earlier today.
What, you?
Yes. I may have also taken it upon myself to examine Trevor's body. Not without his permission, of course. Though I found the strangest of rushes on his face, and his breath smelled of soap.
Oh, lunch. Delicious. Now, whilst I do not believe that this is the healthiest way to deal with the death of your fiancé, I believe you may be onto something with these rashes. I now recall that Officer Davies had a peculiar skin affliction as well on the day that he died.
Well, that must be something, right?
Possibly. The damn fool's forgotten my drink. Ah, very kind of you. God, it's hot in here. Hey, I know you.
Uncle! Uncle! Somebody help!
The chief constable is dead.
It's horrible, I know. But I finally believe I know who was there that night.
Is that so? And whom might that be? The man in the shadows.
There were no shadows when I saw him next. And then again in Uncle's Jamerson office. He's the man who pushed Trevor, that I'm sure of.
Well, why come here if you know who killed my son?
He didn't kill him.
First he was murdered, and now he's not. Make up your mind, girl, and hurry up with your tea.
It was quite strange, really. It seemed everywhere I went, I was greeted by roses. Trevor, his breath reeked to them. So did that one he was so more than mine. Not to mention that dreadful tea. I thought little of it at the time, but it said so clearly now.
Are you saying Trevor was poisoned and then pushed out the window by some, accomplice, if you will?
The night Trevor came home with wine. I've only seen him that upset once before. It was when he spoke of you.
Say it!
What was the plan, Beatrice? Poison you away for her husband and son? Oh, what? A small fortune.
Oh, what a clever girl you must think you are. Insult me if you please, but soon enough, your mystery man will be arriving home. And with your uncle gone, you'll have no one to run to. Lucky for you, I don't imagine that you'll have much longer.
Oh, you really shouldn't leave your drinks in the tent. And I'm sorry to say no one will be coming, see? I've quite spoken the whole truth. See, my uncle is very much alive and well. In fact, he's on way here right now. Please let me finish. Trevor, that beautiful soul. He knew your dirty work all too well, so he told me the only way he could. Uncle didn't believe me at first. That was until we invited your friend for a drink. My deepest condolences, by the way. Uncle didn't like the idea of me coming here, but I had to hear it for myself. And so did he.